All right, everybody, let's talk about KISA. Um, my district took on KISA in 2016. They agreed to it. We are now in our third year of, well, we've completed our third year of KISA. We're going on to our fourth year. And last year, actually, the KISA outside visitation team, the OVT they call it, came to our school and did a visit. And our leadership team offered midpoint reflection on the progress of our goals that we created in year one. So now I'll go ahead and highlight the R's for KISA. Some of these are more focused on my building, and some of them are district goals, but here are the R's. Relationships. We use a program called, well, not a program, a source called Dojo, Classroom Dojo, and that is our main way of communicating with parents. Since using that, communication has increased dramatically. Even though we still don't have all of our parents on Dojo or following our dojos, we still have really high percentages, and it's a really great program. We also have staff Google Sites that we use, and we have a thing called Peach Jar that does online newsletters that we can send home to parents. Each teacher must have one positive communication with a parent before the end of the first quarter, I believe. Teachers are also given a PLC time so that they can have collaboration time with each other. So those are ways that we are working on relationships. On to relevance. We are huge on technology in my district. We have one-to-one iPads K through 8, and then high school have one-to-one laptops. So we have a lot of professional development meetings for our technology, learning how to use it, learning how to correctly incorporate it into our classrooms. And then every 7 years, we adopt a new curriculum, staggered, of course. And we do that for ELA, math, social studies, and science. We also have district curriculum maps that the teachers create, and then everyone kind of follows the same guidelines. So that's our relevance. All right, responsiveness, responsive culture is the next one. And as a district, we adopted OPA for our food service, and they're really good about providing fruit and vegetables and making sure that the kids get the correct amounts and that they're eating everything that they need on their plate. We also strongly enforce nutrition and wellness with our recess plans. They highly encourage us to take an extra 15-minute recess every day, and we are not supposed to allow kids to sit, and we also cannot enforce exercise. We take a district climate survey twice a year, and that just kind of helps the admin and the higher ups understand how the staff feels on things. We have leadership teams for buildings, and we have the district leadership team that reviews the goals, and they share all the information about KISA. We also have a site council that represents the community members along with teachers and board members and, of course, administration. District leadership teams and site councils represent the stakeholder groups and provide input throughout the 5-year cycle of the KISA. And the last R is rigor. We have a position for a hired person who helps assist graduates. He meets with at-risk kids and assists them in areas that they need to assure their success in graduation. We have a program for elementary school students called Cooter Galaxy, and it is a career awareness and readiness computer program. All right, what is my principal's leadership style and approach? I would say that she is autocratic. She is focused on results and efficiency. She tends to make decisions alone or with a small trusted group. She has set really high expectations for everyone. This is my first year working under her, and honestly, I really like that she is strict. Everyone knows the expectations and the teachers are held accountable. She is tough for sure, but I think she genuinely just wants what's best for us and our students. All right, what are some areas for school improvement? I would say right now that it says evidence or implementing. I would say that we are implementing right now because we are going into our 4th year. We've put in place many new goals, and we are doing our best to follow through with the goals we've set. As an elementary, I believe that our biggest area for improvement is communication. We communicate with parents as best as we can, and we have implemented the dojo. Everyone must have a dojo. And the peach jar is a good thing. Sometimes teachers get really busy and they don't take the time to post on their dojo or send messages to parents. So one way that I think that I could improve our communication would be if we were to have teachers post weekly just to make sure that they're staying in communication with their parents, even if it's just like a Monday weekly, what's going on in our classroom or something like that, so that the teachers are using the dojo and using the resource that we've asked them to. As of right now, we are only required to have the page, so there's not really any expectations set for that. So that's how I would improve our communication in our school.